Let's solve the WASSCE 2023 General Mathematics Paper 1, Core Mathematics Paper 1 Objective Test. The first question here is, in the first year, Mr. Kwachi's annual salary was 1,560. His salary was increased each year by a constant value until it was 13,980. In the 13th year, calculate the value of y. So it's like an arithmetic progression where we can use the formula u sub n is equal to a plus n minus 1 times the constant difference d, or common difference d. So the un in this case is 13,980. Then the a is this 1,560 plus n minus 1d. So 13 the n minus 1 times the d. The d is the y, 13,980 minus 1,560 is equal to 12y. So this will give us 12,420 is equal to 12y. So dividing through by 12, we get y to be equal to $1,035. So the correct answer is option D. Let's look at question number 2. In a diagram, MOP is the diameter of the circle MNP, center O. Angle NMP is equal to 2x degrees, and angle EPM is equal to 5x plus 18 degrees. Find the value of x. So, since this PM is a diameter, the angle that is created here is 90 degrees. So, if that is 90 degrees, then this 90 degrees, when we add it to this 2x, we're supposed to get the exterior angle here. That is the exterior angle theorem of a triangle. So the triangle inside the circle, we can apply the exterior angle theorem on it. So we are going to get 2x plus 90. The two interior angles will be equal to the exterior angles opposite to them, which is 5x plus 18 degrees. So we make x the subject. 90 minus 18 will be equal to 5x minus 2x. So 90 minus 18 is 72 is equal to 3x. So 72 divided by 3 will give us 24. So x will be equal to 24 degrees. So the answer is B. Question number 3. A rectangular tank of size 4 meters by 8 meters by 11 meters has the same volume as a cylindrical tank of height 7 meters. Calculate the base radius of the cylindrical tank. So we recall that the volume of rectangular tank is given by length times width times the height, and the volume of a cylinder is given by pi r squared h. So 4 by 8 by 11 will be equal to pi, which is 22 over 7, times r squared times height, which is 7. So the height 7 will cancel this. So we have 22 r squared is equal to 4 times 8 times 11. So dividing through by 22 by 22, that will give us 16 is equal to r squared. So taking the square root of both sides, you get r to be equal to 4 meters. So the base radius of the cylindrical tank is 4 meters. We have to make u the subject of this relation here. So make u the subject of the relation t over s plus u is equal to s over t minus u. So when you cross multiply, you get t into bracket t minus u is equal to s into bracket s plus u. So you expand t times t is t squared minus tu is equal to s squared plus su. So you group the terms containing u. So we have t squared minus s squared will be equal to su plus tu. So you factor the u out, you have s plus t here. Then we factor this difference of 2 squared, so t plus s into bracket s t minus s. So dividing through by s plus t, we'll cancel this, then s plus t will also cancel this. S plus t the same as t plus s. So u will be equal to t minus s. So the correct answer is D. We have to find the value of x in the diagram. So we can draw a line that is parallel to this line, this and this. So this angle will be 35 degrees and this one will be 130 plus this will give you 180, so that will be 50. So this and this are alternate angles. Then this one and this one are co-interior angles. So 50 x will be equal to 50 plus 35 degrees. That will give us 85 degrees. Then number 6. Abudu can do a piece of work in 6 days and Ifa can do the same work in 3 days. What fraction of the work can both do together in a day? So working together, the rate of work of Abudu is 1 over 6. Working together, both of them work together. So the rate of a first working is 1 over 3. So both of them can do the work in x days. So when you add this, you get the LCM to be 6. Then 6 will go here 1. So 1 plus 3 will go here 2. 2 times 1 is 2 is equal to 1 over x. So that will give us 3 over 6. So 1 over x. So the rate of them doing the work is 1 over 2, both of them. So they can do half of the work in 1 day. The angle of elevation of the top of a vertical pole from a point P on a level ground is 60 degrees. The distance from P to the foot of the pole is 55 meters. Find the height of the pole. So the angle of elevation of the top of a pole from a point P is 60 degrees. The distance from the pole to the foot, the distance from P to the foot. So the foot is here, is 55 meters. We have to find the height of the pole. So we can use tan 60 degrees will be equal to opposite, which is h, over adjacent, which is 55. So h will be equal to 55 tan 60 degrees, which is 55 root 3. Tan 60 is root 3. So 55 root 3 meters. Now let's look at question 8. Question number 8. The graph of y equal x squared minus 5x plus k passes through the point 3, 1. Find the value of k. So we have y equal x squared minus 5x plus k. So if it passes through the point 3, 1, then x equal 3 and y equal 1. So 1 is equal to 3 squared minus 5 times 3 plus k. So 1 will be equal to 9 minus 15 plus k. 9 minus 15 is negative 6. So 1 plus 6 will be equal to k. Therefore, k will be equal to 7. So the correct answer is 7. Let's look at question number 9. If half and negative 3 are the roots of p x squared plus qx plus r equals 0, find the values of p, q, and r. So if they are the root, it means x equal half or x equal negative 3. We can work backwards. X minus half is equal to 0. X plus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x minus 1 equals 0. X plus 3 equals 0. So working backwards, we have x minus 1 x plus 3 equals 0. So if you multiply this and this, you multiply this by this, gets 0. So we are going to get 2x squared. This and this will give us 2x squared. Then this and this will give us plus 6x. Then this and this will give us minus x. Then this and this will give us minus 3 is equal to 0. So 2x squared plus 5x minus 3 is equal to 0. So this is p, this is q, and this is r. So p is 2, q is positive 5, and r is negative 3. So the correct answer is option C. We have question number 10 now. Bedu is 4 times as old as Juliet. In 10 years, Bedu will be twice as old as Juliet. Find Juliet's age. So Bedu is 4 times as old as Juliet. B is equal to 4J. In 10 years time, we have B plus 10. Then we're also going to get J plus 10. And before they will be equal, then Bedu must be twice as old as Juliet. So 2 times as old as Juliet. So we want to find Juliet's age. So we are going to put B equal 4J here. So 4J plus 10 is equal to 2J plus 20. 4J minus 2J will be equal to 20 minus 10, which is 10. So 2J will be equal to 10. J will be equal to 5 years. So option B is correct. Question number 11. We have to find the mean of these numbers. So we add all x plus y plus 2x plus 3y plus 2x minus 2y plus 3x minus 2y all over 1, 2, 3, 4, all over 4. So let's go. x plus 2x plus 2x plus 3x will be 8x. Then y plus 3y, 4y minus 2y, 2y minus another 2y, so 0 all over 4. So that will give us 2x. So the correct answer is A. A student measured the length of, so we are here. A student measured the length of a classroom and obtained 3.99 meters, which is less than the actual length. If the percentage error was 5%, what was the actual length? So the error will be actual length minus estimated length all over actual length times 100%. That is giving us 5%. So 5 over 100 is equal to actual length minus error, which is 3 point estimated value, not error, 3.99 all over A times 100%. So 5 will be equal to A minus 3.99, 5A, and so this one will be times 100. So 100A minus 399 will be equal to 5A. Okay, so it doesn't matter. It's 5A is equal to that. So when you subtract, you get 95. So we have 100A minus 5A is equal to 399. So that will give you 95A is equal to 399. So A will be equal to 399 over 95. And 399 over 95 should give us 4.2. So the actual length is 4.2 meters. A sector which subtends an angle of 150 degrees is cut from a circular plate of radius 14 centimeters. Find correct one decimal place the perimeter of the remaining sector. So the sector is like this. The radius is 14 centimeters, and we're told that this is cut off from a circular plate. So we are looking for the remaining one. So this is 150. So the remaining one will be 360 minus 150 over 360 times pi 22 over 7 times times 2 times radius 14, 2 pi r, plus 2 times of the radius, 2 times of 14. That will equal to the perimeter of the remaining circle. Perimeter will be equal to this, 3, 3. So this will be equal to 79.3 meters. So the correct answer is B. The ratio of girls to boys. The ratio of girls to boys in a certain committee is 5:2. If there are 35 members in the committee, how many more boys must be added to the committee to have the ratio of girls to be to boys as 5:4? So if there are 35 members on the committee, then the number of girls will be equal to 5 over total ratio, which is 7 times 35, and that will give us 25. So it means the remaining number of people are 35 minus 25, which is 10. So we want to add some number to that. So the remaining are boys. So we want to add some number x to the boys. So that 25 over 10 plus x will give us the ratio 5:4. So number of girls to number of boys will give us 5:4. So we have to solve this equation. Multiply this by this. We get 4 times 25 is equal to 5 into 10 plus x. So 100 will be equal to 50 plus 5x. So 100 minus 50 is equal to 5x. So x will be equal to 10. So you have to add 10 boys. Given that p squared plus q squared plus r squared is equal to 50, p equal 5 and q equal root 2. Root q is equal to find a positive value of r. So p squared plus q squared plus r squared is equal to 50. So we're given that p is 5. So you put 5 here, 5 squared. Then q, we're given that root q is equal to 2. So you square both sides, you get q equal 4. So put 4 here. Then plus r squared is equal to 50. 5 squared is 25. 4 squared is 16. Plus r squared is equal to 50. So this will give you 41. 25 plus 16 is 41. So 50 minus 41 will be equal to r squared. So r squared will be equal to 9. So r will be equal to square root of 9, which is 3. So we have question number 16. In the diagram, O is the center of the circle, angle of the circle WXY, line segment WX equal to line segment XZ, and angle ZXY is 26 degrees. Find angle XYZ. So this angle we are looking for. Now, since O is the center, this line segment WZ is a diameter, so it will sustain an angle of 90 degrees at the circumference here. So this angle and this angle should be equal to 90. So this will be 90 minus 26, which is 64 degrees. So if this is 64, this must be 58, and this must also be 58, because when you add all of them, you should get 180. So if this is 58, then this angle and this angle should be equal to 90. So angle XYZ should be equal to 90 minus 58, and that will be equal to 32 degrees. So the correct answer is C. Question number 17. We are evaluating 141 base 6 plus 233 base 6 minus 102 base 6. So 141 base 6, we add it to 233 base 6. So let's add 1 plus 1 is 4, 1 plus 3 is 4, 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 is 1, 1 in base 6. So 1 carry 1, so 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 is 4, so 414 base 6. Now we subtract, so 414 base 6 minus 102 base 6. So let's subtract. 4 minus 2 is 2, 1 minus 0 is 0, 1 minus 0 is 1, then 4 minus 1 is 3. So the correct answer is 312 base 6, which is option A. We have number 18 here. 4 exponent x is equal to 1 over 4 exponent 5. So 4 exponent x will be equal to 4 exponent negative 5. So x will be equal to negative 5 by equating the exponent. Then a box contains 2 red, 6 white, 5 black balls, all of the same size. If a ball is selected at random, what is the probability that it is black? So 2 red, 6 white, so that will give us 8 balls, plus 5, that will be 13 balls. So we select a ball from random and it is black. That will be equal to total of black balls, which is 5, over total number of balls, which is 13. So that's question number 20 is here. One side of a gutter is 15 centimeters lower than the other side. A plank of wood which is laid across the gutter to form a bridge slopes at an angle of 35 degrees to the horizontal. How wide is the gutter? So let this be one side of the gutter, then the other side is 15 centimeters lower. So a plank of wood, so this is the plank of wood laid across the gutter to form a bridge, slopes at an angle to the horizontal. So this is how it is sloping, an angle of 35. So this is 35 degrees to the horizontal. How wide is the gutter? So the width of the gutter is from here to here, and from here to here is 15 centimeters lower. So because this one here is 50 centimeters lower than this, which is here, from here to here. So we want to find this W here. So we can use tan 35 degrees, which will contain the opposite, which is 15 over the adjacent W. So W will be equal to 15 over tan 35 degrees. So that will be equal to 21.42 centimeters, which is option C. Question number 21. Given that x squared minus 11x plus m is a perfect square, find the value of m. So to complete the square, what we have to do is we will add half the coefficient of x, so x squared minus 11x plus m. So m will be equal to half the coefficient of m, which is negative 11 all squared. So that will be equal to negative 11 over 2 all squared, which will be 121 over 4. So the correct answer is D. Number 22. The base, radius, and slant height of a solid cone are 8 centimeters and 14 centimeters respectively. Calculate correct 2 decimal places its volume. So the base radius and the slant height. So we have a cone which is something like this, and the base radius is 8 centimeters and the slant height is 14 centimeters. So we need to find the actual height, which will be equal to the square root of 14 squared minus 8 squared, because 8 squared plus 8 centimeters squared should be equal to 14 centimeters squared. Now we make h the subject to get that. So 14 squared minus 8 squared should give us 11.489. So if you want to find the volume will be equal to 1 over 3 pi r square h. So 1 over 3 times 22 over 7 times 8 squared times 8, which is 11.489. So this will give us 770.3, option B. So 770.32. We have question number 23 here. In a hall, there are 175 persons. 12 persons are children, 56 are men, and the rest are women. If one person is selected at random from the hall, find the probability that a woman is selected. So the number of children will be equal to 12% of 175, which is equal to 21. And the number of men will be equal to 56. So the number of women will be equal to 175 minus 56 minus 21, all over the total number of people, 175. And this will give us 98 over 175, which is equal to 14 over 25. So the correct answer is D. So this is actual for the probability that a person is a woman is 14 over 25, not the number. So the number is the top one, and the number of sample space is the down one, which is 14 over 25. So we're given that tan x equal 12 over 5. Find the value of sine x times cos x. So tan x equal, so let x be here, tan x equal 12 over 5. So if tan x is equal to 12 over 5, what it means is that we have the opposite over the adjacent. So the adjacent is 5, the opposite. So the adjacent is 5 here, and the opposite is 12. So this side, the hypotenuse will be equal to square root of 12 squared plus 5 squared, because it's a right angle triangle. So d squared plus d squared should be equal to d squared. So this will give us square root of 169, which is equal to 13. So this will be 13. So if that is the 13, then sine x will be equal to adjacent. Sine x is opposite, which is 12 over 13. Opposite over hypotenuse. Then cos x will be adjacent, which is 5 over 13. So cos x times sine x, or sine x times cos x, will be equal to 12 over 13 times 5 over 13, which will give us 60 over 169. So the correct answer is option D. We have question number 25 here. When the point 45 is rotated through an angle in the anti-clockwise direction about the origin, its image is negative 5,4. What is the angle of rotation? So xy mouse onto negative yx. This is 90 degrees anti-clockwise rotation. So the correct answer is A. Question number 26. Yakubu receives 12.5% of the sales made in a certain month. If the amount he received was 35,000, what was the total sales made? So 12.5 over 100 of x is equal to 35,000. So we have x to be equal to 35,000 times 100 divided by 12.5, and that will give us $280,000. So the correct answer is C. Number 27. The gradients of the line passing through the point 36 and x4 is -2/5. Find the value of x. So we know that gradient is given by y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equal to the gradient, which is -2/5. So this is x2, y2. So this is y2, this is y1. So we have y2, which is 4 minus 6 over x2, which is x minus 3x1 is equal to -2/5. So we cross multiply. 4 minus 2 is -2 times 5 will be equal to -2 into bracket x minus 3. So you can divide through by -2 so that you get rid of this. So we have 5 here is equal to x minus 3. So therefore 5 plus 3 will be equal to x, which is equal to 8. So x is equal to 8. We have question number 28. If x is to y is to z is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 4, evaluate 9x plus 3y over 6z minus 2y. So you can put x equal to, so you have 9 times 2 plus 3 times y. Y will be 3 all over 6z. So z is 4. Then minus 2 times y. Y is 3. So that will give you 18 plus 9 will be 27 over 24 minus 6 will be 18. So 9 will go here, 3 times 9 will go here 2. So 3 over 2, which is 1.5. So the correct answer is D. D is correct. Then we have question number 29 here. A cylindrical container closed at both ends has radius 5 centimeters and height 10 centimeters. Calculate correct to 2 decimal places the total surface area. So we know cylindrical container closed at both ends has the total surface area to be 2 pi r times r plus h. When you simplify the formula, that's what you get. So you put 22 over 7 times 2 times radius, which is 5. Then we have radius 5 plus h, which is 10. When you simplify this, you are going to get 471.4 centimeter cube. So the correct answer is C. The size of a scalene triangle are 4 centimeters, 9 centimeters, and 11 centimeters. Calculate correct to the nearest whole number the area of the triangle. So the scalene triangle is like this: 11, 4, 9 centimeters. Now the area of this triangle is given by A is equal to a square root of S into bracket S minus A into bracket S minus B into bracket S minus C, where A, B, C are the sides of the triangle and S is the semi-perimeter of the triangle. So we'll find half of the perimeter of the triangle, which is A plus B plus C, 4 plus 9 plus 11, the semi-perimeter, and that will give us half of 24, which is 12. So we fix in 12 here and A, B, C there. So area will now be equal to square root of S, which is 12, into brackets S minus A, that is 12 minus 4 is 8. Then we have another one, S minus B, 12 minus 9, which is 3. Then we have 12 minus 11, which is 1. So this will give us square root of 12 root 2 centimeter squared. So the nearest whole number, we have 16.97, which is approximately 17 centimeters squared. So the correct answer is B. So we have question number 31 here. A point on the ground is 5 meters away from the foot of a vertical wall 12 meters high. Calculate correct to the nearest degree the angle of depression of the point from the top of the wall. So let's say the point is here and it's 5 meters away from the foot of a wall. So the foot of the wall is here. So from the top of the wall is here. So this is 90 degrees. So the angle of depression is here. So which is equal to this angle here. Let's say X. So this is 12 meter high. So we can use tan. Tan X will be equal to, know that this angle is equal to this angle because of the alternate angle theorem. So tan X will be equal to opposite, which is 12 over 5. So X will be equal to tan inverse of 12 over 5. And this will give us 67.38. So to the nearest degree is 67 degrees. Question number 32. The height of a square base pyramid is thrice the length of a side of its base. If the base area is 324 centimeters square, find the volume of the pyramid. The volume of a pyramid is 1/3 times base area times height. We're told that the height is 3 times, so the base area is S square, which is 324 centimeters squared, and this one is 3 times the length of a side. So square root of the 324 will be 18. That will give us this will go here 3 times, so we are going to get 324 times 18, and that will give us 5,832 centimeters squared. The correct answer is A. Now let's look at the question 33. Consider these two statements. P is an odd number. N is a prime number greater than 2. So we want to express if N is not an odd number. So if then statements, that is an implication, we use this symbol for it. This symbol. So if N is not an odd number, so we are going to negate the P because of the not there, and we are going to negate the Q because of the not here, negation of Q. So the correct answer will be option A. So we have question number 34 here. In the diagram, P plus Q is equal to 250. Find the angle marked S. So we know this angle here will be 180 minus P, and this one here will be 180 minus Q. When we add this, and this, we should get 180. So 180 minus P, when we add it to 180 minus Q, we add it to S, we should get 180 degrees. So we have 180 plus 180 is 360 Then we have minus P minus Q plus S equal 180. So we're going to get 360 minus into bracket P plus Q. I'm factoring -1 out plus S equal 180. So whatever I see P plus Q, I can put 250. So 360 minus 250 plus S is equal to 180. So 360 minus 250 is 110 plus S equal 180. So S will be equal to 180 minus 110. S will be equal to 70 degrees. So the correct answer is B. We have question number 35 here. If P is from 1 to 6, real number is from 1 to 6. So we have the real number line here. Then we have 1 here. We have 6 here. So 1 to 6 inclusive. 1 to 6 inclusive. Inclusive. Then we have another one too. That one is from 2 to 9. So this is P. So 2 is somewhere here. And 9 is somewhere here. So 2 to 9. Not inclusive. We want to find P intersection Q. So P and Q intersect. We will intersect from here to here. So that will be 2, which is not inclusive, less than x, less than or equal to 6. So that will be option C is correct. Question number 36 is here. Find the value of x in the diagram. So all the exterior angles will add up to 360 degrees. So let's add. So we have 2x plus x. That will give you 3x plus another x, 4x plus 3x. That will give us 7x plus x, 8x plus 2x. That will be 10x. Then we add all this. So 15 plus 10 is 25 minus 25. Then 5 plus 5 is 10. So 10x plus 10 should be equal to 360 degrees. So 10x will be equal to 360 minus 10. So 10x will be 350 divided by 10 by 10. X will be equal to 35. So 35, the correct answer is option C. Question number 37. A woman pours 85 liters of kerosene into a cylindrical container with radius 7 centimeters. Calculate correct to the nearest centimeter the depth of the kerosene in the container. So cylindrical container has volume V equal pi r square h. So you have to convert 85 liters to centimeters. That is the volume. So you have 85,000 centimeters cube of kerosene is equal to 22/7 times r square, which is 7 squared times height. So 7 will go here 7 times. So 85,000 divided by 22/7. 85,000 divided by 22 times 7 will give you the height. So the height is 551.94805 centimeters. And this is approximately equal to 552 centimeters. So the correct answer is C. Question 38 is here. Given that 16/y, x, 1, y is a geometric progression, find the value of xy. So this, which is y, over 1 should be equal to, that is a common ratio, are equal. So 1 over x should also be equal to that. All of them should give us a common ratio. So when we cross multiply, we get x times y is equal to 1 times 1, which is 1. Therefore, xy is equal to 1. And here, in the diagram, MNPQ is a circle. Center O, angle MQN is 43 degrees, and angle QNP is 57 degrees. Find the value of y. So because this is angles in the same segment, this one will be 57 degrees. Now, when you take this triangle QMO, you can see that y is an exterior angle which is opposite to these two interior angles. So by the exterior angle theorem, y is supposed to be equal to 57 degrees plus 43 degrees, which is 100 degrees. So the correct answer is D. A chord, question 40, a chord of a circle 12 centimeter long subtends an angle of 150 degrees at the center of the circle. Find the radius of the circle. So we have a circle like this, and we have a chord which is 12 centimeters. So if I drop a straight line from the center, it will meet the chord at 90 degrees. So it will divide that chord into two equal parts because this and this are radii. So that will be 6. So the angle here to be divided into two equal parts, which is 75 degrees. So using sine 75 degrees will be equal to opposite, which is 6, over hypotenuse, which we don't know. The hypotenuse is the radius. So let me put R there. So R will be equal to 6 over sine 75 degrees. And that will give you 6.2116 or 117. So to 1 decimal place, we have 6.2 centimeters. So option D is correct. Question 41. If log x is equal to 2 minus 3 log 2, find the value of x. So log x plus 3 log 2 is equal to 2. So log x plus log 2 cube is equal to 2. So log x plus log 8 is equal to 2. So you lose the loss of logarithm. 8 times x will be 8x is equal to 2. So we rewrite as an exponential equation, 10 exponent 2. So 8x is equal to 100. Because the base here is 10, that is why it is 10 exponent 2. So divide also by 8 by 8. So x will be equal to 4 here to 4 here, 25. So 25 over 2. X is equal to 25 over 2, which is A. The 42 said the line 3x, the lines 3x plus y, 3x plus 2y is equal to 4 and y equal to 2x minus 5 intersect at the point P, x, y. Find the coordinates of P. So when they intersect, then we can solve them simultaneously. And we have another one, y equal 2x minus 5. So we can put these wherever we see y. So we have 3x plus 2 into bracket and 2x minus 5 is equal to 4. So 3x plus 4x minus 10 is equal to 4. So 7x is equal to 4 plus 10. So 7x equal 14. So obviously x will be equal to 2. So if x equal to 2, y will be equal to 2 times 2 minus 5. So 2 times 2 is 4, minus 5 is negative 1. So the points will be 2, negative 1. So the correct answer is B. Question number 43. Find the values of x for which x plus 1 over 3x squared minus 12 is not defined. So if this denominator is equal to 0, then it is not defined. So 3x squared minus 12 equals 0 will make it undefined. So 3x squared will be equal to 12 divided through by 3. We have x squared to be equal to 3 will go here 4 times 4. So x will be equal to plus or minus square root of 4, and x will be equal to positive 2 or negative 2. So positive 2 or negative 2 is option D. We have to determine the least value of x such that 7 plus x is equal to 3 modulo 8. 3 modulo 8 is 3. So x will be equal to 3 minus 7. So x will be equal to negative 4. In modulo, we deal with positive values, so we keep adding the modulo, which is the 8, until we get the first positive number. So x will be equal to negative 4 plus 8, which is 4. So we stop there. That's the least one. When we continue, we are going to get the one that is not the least. So x will be equal to 4. So we have question 45. A car covers the first 80 kilometers of a journey in 2 hours and completes the journey by traveling further for 2.5 hours at 50 kilometers per hour. What is the average speed of the entire journey? So the average speed will be equal to the total distance covered over total time taken. Total distance over total time taken. So the total distance, so the first distance is 80 kilometers. We have to add it to the second distance. So covering 50 kilometers per hour in 2.5 hours will give you 2.5 times 50 kilometers covered. All over total time taken, 2 hours plus 2.5 hours. So that will give us 205 over 4.5, which is equal to 45 whole number 5 over 9 kilometers per hour. So we go to question number 46. A woman bought a washing machine for $18,000. If the exchange rate is 0.045 to 1 naira, find in naira the cost of the machine. So 0.045 times a certain naira. So times a certain naira, x is giving us $18,000. So x will be equal to $18,000 divided by 0.045, and this is giving us 400,000 naira. So the correct answer is B. If we have question number 47, if 4m plus 3n over 4m minus 3n is equal to 5 over 2 We have to find the ratio of m is to n. We have so many ways. You can cross multiply 2 into bracket 4m plus 3n is equal to 5 into bracket 4m minus 3n. So let's expand. We have 8m plus 6n is equal to 20m minus 15n. So 20 minus 8 will be 12m. Then 6n plus 15n will be 21n. So I want to find the ratio m is to n. So I'll divide both sides by n. Then again I'll divide both sides by 12. So that this will cancel this will cancel this. So I have m over n is equal to 21 over 12, or m is to n is equal to 21 is to 12. Now 21 is to 12. 3 can go into 21 7 times, and 3 can go into 12 4 times. So 7 is to 4. Then question 48 is here. We have to find the median. So median, the total frequency here, when we add all, we are getting 30. So half of 30 will be 15. So the 15th value, so we add 2 plus 1 3 plus 4 7 10. So the 15th item is here. If you count from this side to the 15th item is here, it's 5. So B is the median. Now if you calculate the mean, the mean is given by total frequency times summation fx over summation f. So we multiply this by this by this, and when we do that, we will get the summation fx to be 150. So we multiply this by this by that, and when we add all of them, so we get 150 all over summation f, which is 30, and that is equal to 5. So the answer is A. So we have our final question here. Describe the locus L in the diagram. So this is an angle bisector, which is a locus of point equidistant from two intersecting lines. So locus of point equidistant from x, z, and z, y. Locus of point equidistant from x, z, or zx, and zy.